So yes, this is a series. Last time we took the Courage Armor Digimon that I thought just needed a little tweaking or a lot of fixing, but today it is time for the Digi-Egg of Friendship. So let's fix those Friendship Armor Digimon. Hey, before we get started, this video is not sponsored, but it would mean the world to me if you would consider becoming a channel member. For just a couple of bucks a month, you get early access to basically all my videos and help fund videos like this one. More members equal less sponsors, so that would be awesome. But if you don't want to become a member, you can also check out karnex.store, cop yourself some merch with the adventure, fantasy, and time after time designs. Get some physical goods to rep the channel and again support these custom art videos. Thank you, bye-bye! What is up, digital companions? My name is Karn EX and welcome back to another video. Sorry, what? It's not welcome back? This is your first video where you've not subscribed before? Weird. I heard from everyone else in the room that they're all subscribed and have liked the videos, so maybe you should too. I don't know, I'm not putting any pressure on you, I'm just thinking that would be pretty cool of you. And yes, fixing the Friendship Armor Digimon. Now I want to be clear from last time, while saying fixing makes for a better YouTube title, what we're really doing here is making all of the Friendship Armor Digimon more consistent with the Armor Digivolutions that we saw in 02. So being able to clearly see the Armor Digi-Egg in the design, being able to somewhat see the rookie under the armor or at least a similar body shape and pertaining to the themes and elements of the individual egg. So fire and dragon/dinosaurs for courage, tying into Agumon, and leaves, plants and traditional Japanese elements for sincerity, tying into Palmon. So I do want to be clear that all of the Digimon that we're fixing in this video work great as Digimon, I just think they don't work perfectly for what I envision Armor Digimon should be. I also saw the argument last time from a couple of people that the reason that all of these non-02 armors don't look right is that they're all incompatible. That, you know, it's Patamon using Vmon's egg or whatever, and that argument really doesn't actually work, because there are a ton of non-02 Digimon like Shadramon and many Knowledge Armor Digimon that actually work great and do fit to what I believe should be the design philosophy for Armor Digimon. But anyway, I of course once again teamed up with the wonderful Fuzzy Comics, who you should definitely go follow on Twitter. Please do give him some love. I love seeing the artists in these videos getting their social medias blown up and replied to and stuff. So thank you for that, and thank you to Fuzzy, of course. And before we begin, there are of course a couple of Armor Digimon we're not going to be changing in this video. Once again, I think Raidramon is pretty much perfect, so he is kind of the blueprint for the rest. And while it could be tweaked, Thunderbirdmon is also pretty great, and more importantly, it generally is only used for non-02 Digimon anyway, so I don't think there's a great deal of it that needs to be fixed. Some people do say that Thunderbirdmon would be great for Hawkmon, but beginning with Hawkmon's friendship armor, I actually adore Rinkmon. It's a more unique form for Hawkmon, and it kind of nails a ton that's important about friendship. The spikes, the lightning, even the blue, while okay, not the black I would desire for the egg, does tie into the crest's blue color. So while Rinkmon doesn't necessarily need a change, Fuzzy has provided an excellent alternate take, shall we say, to produce Rinkmon 2.0, or Rinkmon Omega, or something. This Rinkmon preserves a ton of the original, but folds in the colour of the Digi-Egg so much more. Something we made a vested interest to do this video also was to try to find new ways to incorporate the egg, so that everything doesn't just feel like Raidramon over and over again. You can see Hawkmon a lot more clearly under Rinkmon 2.0, and the exaggerated lightning spikes on the arms and ice skates is a wonderful touch in my opinion. Its new helmet and more pronounced beak also is evocative of a rockhopper penguin in my opinion, which is a great combination of an ice skater and a bird Digimon with Hawkmon. Plus I was a big fan of the Pebble and the Penguin when I was a kid, and you know, Rocco rocks. Moving over to Armadillomon, man, poor Armadillomon. Sepicmon frankly can just go in the bin, honey, there is no saving you. And I think Kenkimon is a fun design, and I can see how it connects to like Digmon, but honestly, the electricity of friendship, the building blocks of friendship, what were they going for here? So Fuzzy and I agreed instead what would make a lot of sense is if we transferred another phenomenal friendship armor to Armadillomon. Yeah, Wormmon's friendship armor Togemogumon is a really great armor, but I don't know, I just don't think it necessarily works perfectly for Wormmon. But for the quadrupedal beast Armadillomon, we think it works great. Togemogumon just looks like it's supposed to be an Armadillomon Evo, with its general body shape, the symbols on the forehead, the leg pads, and you could even see the grid on Armadillomon becoming Togemogumon's spikes. But we did want to do just a few little tweaks, and so Togemogumon becomes Togemogumon 2.0. Still ostensibly the same Digimon, but doing something Fuzzy and I both found very appealing this time, and harking back to specifically Metal Garurumon and its kind of mecha metal vibes. You can also very clearly see Armadillomon's body, ears, and tail under there, and Togemogumon is still adorned with its icy quills. I think this one rocks, honestly, so cool. Cool, nice. And similar to Togemogumon, I actually think Gatomon's Friendship Armor Rabbitmon is great too. You can see a white body under there, and the armor is actually quite nice, it's just unfortunately pink, which does work for the Crest of Light, but not necessarily for Friendship. And so Fuzzy took all of the building blocks of Rabbitmon and turned it into Rabbitmon 2.0. The body of Gatomon is more clear here with the whiskers and ear tufts, as well as that very familiar Rabbitmon silhouette, but now much more friendship themed. I adore the way this came together, especially factoring in the Digi-Egg's teeth into the design of the ears. And now we even get to kind of connect it to Garurumon's evolutions, as we can firmly make Rabbitmon a reference to the famous moon rabbit of East Asian folklore, as of course most prominently where Garurumon has thematic ties to the moon, but so does Metal Garurumon and others. Okay, so Patamon and Stegomon, it's friendship armor. Well, it has spikes, and that's honestly about all I can say really works here. I love Stegomon itself, but for a friendship armor, it's thoroughly unarmored. There is no notable Patamon element, and the dinosaur theme feels more appropriate for courage. Actually, given that it's green and has those metal spikes, it looks more like a Sincerity Evo than anything. Anyway, Fuzzy and I agreed to go back to the drawing board on this one. My suggestion was that Patamon and Gatomon's armors should always be kind of matching pairs, like Nefertimon and Pegasusmon. And so I wanted Patamon's friendship armor to complement Gatomon, aka Rabbitmon, and be some kind of beast Digimon on all fours. This is where the idea of a greyhound came to me. It's an incredibly fast breed of dog that chases rabbits at greyhound courses, though generally I believe they're not actually rabbits anymore, they're just a thing on a motorized stick. I also like the fact that when we get a matching dog and rabbit pair, we kind of get to make an allegory to Lopmon and Terriermon. Just a fun link, it doesn't really mean anything, I just think it's fun. Anyway, with all that in mind, we move past Stegomon and enter the realm of Grighundmon, a lightning fast dog Digimon that nails all the traits we want for armor, and specifically friendship armor. Of course, it does feel reminiscent of Raidramon and Garurumon, but also becomes very much its own beast. We chose the name Grighundmon because it's the old English name for the greyhound, and just felt a little bit cooler sounding than Greyhoundmon. And, you know, Greymon exists, and I didn't want that confusion. Digimon card game. Alrighty, and finally is Wormmon. Well, we kinda stole Togemogumon off him, huh? Well, that's okay. Fuzzy gave him his own custom armor to make up for it. To me, it was important to give Wormmon something in the same field of Shadramon, a bug armor to stand alongside Flamedramon, or in this case, to stand alongside Raidramon. Immediately, the idea of fireflies or lightning bugs appealed, and so Wormmon gets to Friendship Armor Digimon to become Lampirmon. This name comes from the Lampyridae family of insects that the firefly, glowworms, and others belong to. Lampirmon would be a quick lightning bug Digimon, and gives Wormmon the aerial advantage, while Raidramon would be able to scout across the land. Because we have air and land, I guess we just need a lightning sea Digimon to complement them. Maybe we shouldn't put lightning in the water. Toasters. Some details I particularly like are turning Wormmon's little purple legs into claws, the split friendship crest across the wings, and of course those lightning bolt shaped antenna. What a great armor. Alright, that is it, our fixes for the Friendship Armor Digimon. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below and which egg you'd like to see fixed next. We're basically going in order, but I still like to hear from you. Of course, go and follow Fuzzy Comics on Twitter for doing wonderful work for this video. Huge shout outs to my Sovereigns EDK14, as well as all of the names you can see on screen right now for supporting this channel with their hard-earned money. We are trying to get to 100 members this year, so if you want to become a Karn Club member for like $5 or a little bit more higher tier, you get early access to videos, get to suggest videos. Depending on your tier, there are different rewards. Check out the video below me because it is one that YouTube knows you will love from my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time when we go digital. Bye bye.